Alright folks, it's that time of year for my annual Christmas lights video. Starting outside this year for something different. A little bit about the display. It is 33,225 lights this year. There are over 80 Christmas trees made out of lights. And I hope you're going to enjoy it. I like to take a video because it shows what things look like a little better in real time. Also, I have a lot of lights that twinkle or flash that you can't see in a still picture. So I'm going to take you around the display. Hope you enjoy it. So I'm starting you off in one of my favorite spots. This is where you can actually get inside the display, and I don't mind if people do that. I actually kind of designed this part around that so people could get inside here. It's a really good spot to take pictures. People like to do that. So as you can see in here, you're completely surrounded by lights. And there's an easy opening where you can get in and out from. So this is the side, like if you're coming from Buckfield. Here's the forest of lights. A lot of new trees on this side this year. Then I'll pan over to the house. Now you get the first glimpse of the house. So here we have, I like to call these my mega trees. This one's about 12 feet tall. Has about 800 lights in it, and they're all bigger bulbs. And I threw some chasers in there to give it the twinkling effect. And from this side you also get, you can almost see the whole forest of lights in one shot. Here's a little bit better unobstructed view of the mega tree. Alright, here's our house. I got new laser projectors this year that move, which I think are awesome. You can see the lasers kind of swirling in and out there. They look really cool in the snow too. And here's our nativity. If you've been following my display for a few years, you'll know that a couple years ago we did this village on top, and we liked it, but after the first snowstorm it got buried. So this year a friend of mine helped me make a little enclosure for it so that it doesn't get buried in snow. And we also added this new Star of Bethlehem up top. And I think this village came out really, really nice. You can't see it very well from the road, but if you get up close, it's actually pretty nice. So here's the tree I was probably the most excited about this year. This is the biggest tree we've ever done. This tree is 15 feet tall. We made it using our flagpole. And it has 800 lights on it. But they're not normal lights, they're all C9s, which are the bigger bulbs. You can see if I zoom in, they're really big bulbs. And then here's the south side of our house that faces towards mine. Also got a laser projector on this side that swirls in and out. And you can see our trees on the front of the house. So I did something different this year. I've had these letters. Well, Joy to the World and Peace to the Earth I added last year, but I've had Merry Christmas for going on 7 years now. But I wanted them to stand out more, so I moved them into my side yard away from the rest of the display. And I think the results came out incredible. I think they look amazing over here. And there's also the first of the new crosses that I added this year. You can see my son being a hooligan there. So here's this. And then Merry Christmas is in its usual spot back towards the house. Now from over here you get one of the best views of what I like to call my forest of lights. You can really take in the whole thing. Here's what those letters look from across the street. It's really quite a sight to behold, I think. and it's about the best angle of the house you can get from this side. Alright, so this is what you would see if you were coming from the direction of Maine towards our house. The whole new back row over here is new. And I'm just going to kind of walk along here. So we really like to leave nothing out here, so even our mailbox is decked out. So that's one side. And now here we have the other side. Again, this is if you were coming from the direction of Maine. This area here is where I added the most trees this year. I think I added 16 trees on this side this year. Shh. So there it is, folks. My enchanted forest of lights. You'll be able to get a nice view of the house from this side. So all three of these are new to the display this year too, these two big trees and this other cross. I'm pretty excited at how these crosses, I wanted to add two crosses to the display this year because I always admire it when other people have them in their display. I think it's a good sign of your faith, and so we did that. Both my crosses are about 10 feet tall, and I think they came out really well. And here's our white shed. And I'm just going to kind of pan around to the display here. This is standing in my driveway. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm getting a lot of reactions so far over some of the changes I've made. I'm not sure if anybody that's watching this doesn't know already, but I do have a Facebook page. Feel free to get on there and give us a like. Give us a review. I've yet to get any reviews on there yet, and I would be delighted to get my first one. And yeah, come on out and see it in person. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Thanks, folks. Merry Christmas.